Moments 1. So we're going to start with just a few questions and a little bit of research for you guys to see can you answer these questions better after research than before. So we have 4 situations here, and the question is, what effect will the unbalanced force have in each case? So we have a plane, and there's a downwards force depicted by the red arrow acting on the side of the plane. What would that do to the plane? To the right of that, we have a wheelbarrow. Now the force that's in the green oval, that's the force we're looking at. If you applied a force upwards in that position, what would happen to the wheelbarrow? The third image is that of the handlebars of a bicycle. If you applied a force downwards, or I should say towards you, on the handlebars of the wheelbarrow, as shown, what would happen? Sorry, the handlebars of the bike, as shown, what would happen to the bike? And then finally, we have a spanner, and if you exert a force in a direction, as shown, what would happen to the spanner? So that's the first thing, what would happen? The second thing is, what factors do you think influence this effect? So whatever happens, what influences the amount at which this happens? Pause the video, write those down. Okay, second question. What's the difference between pushing at A or at B in both cases? So we have a door handle, you push at the end A or push in the middle-ish B. Second example on the right hand side, you have a door that has to be closed, and in A you push at the end, so that's the part closest to the handle, or you can push closer to the hinge. So where would you exert the force and why? Again, pause the video, write it down. Now, the next thing to do is to research. So I'm looking for you to research the moment of a force, objects in equilibrium, and balanced moments. The first thing I'd like you to do is to try a Google search for these items, and then the second one is to try a YouTube search for these terms. And remember the two questions we're asking: what happened when we exerted those force, and also what factors influenced the effect that these forces have on the plane, the wheelbarrow, the handlebars, and the spanner. And then, where would you exert the force when you're opening a door handle or when you're opening and closing a door, and why?